Yeah. As much as I truly do love this game, if there's one thing that is consistent about, especially patch day, it is the bugs that people will find.
Yes, absolutely.
It is inevitable.
But you were saying we wanted to see a bit of Juggernaut, and here we see the Juggernaut Warwick rocking the Potemkin, or Juggernaut Blitzcrank beating up the Warwick with the Potemkin color. Always a fan of that one myself as a pot player in Strive, and that's dead! Oh my goodness, the Juggernaut damage. Taking nothing but a lick yourself. And
what
the
a block.
Fury bait.
Back in the corner, got Steam back up. This is such a hard position, even with Fury for Vi to be in. Oh no. Oh wow, I got mixed there. I got hit by that. The dash back, dash forward, underneath the blitz, side to side. Oh, that was about to be a full combo. One more hit from this blitz and it is death. I think Vi's gonna have to do at least 2 more.
Likely, we do see a big extension here. Chooses to spend the meter before having to spend the Fury on the side of Gappy here. This command grab connecting at just the right distance.
Yeah, that only works since the command grab was steamed. It puts you at a different distance than normal.
Ever so slightly closer so that your super connects.
I'm going for the reset. Wow, just standing there, just looking him in the face.
What are we gonna see? Supering through, saying heck no to that charged meeting, getting themselves out of here. Unfortunately, the Warwick getting caught eating this combo of high boost. I hear my dog grumbling in the background. I apologize about that one. And Gappy with a clean combo here, losing about 60% on this Warwick. You don't have much life left. And as I say that, you just die.
The empty hot bait to force the panic option down. Oh, the sway back was such a good idea to try and bait out the steam grab, and it worked, but they swayed back into it.
A tragic end to that first round. At least we had a correct number of rounds. We are getting things started once again, actually for real. First real game in the books for tonight. Alright, what's whoshilo gonna do?
Ooh.
How are we gonna see? What adaptations are we gonna see to this Juggernaut Blitzcrank, or are we just gonna see massive damage output from the robot over and over?
Oh wow! Oh wow! Baiting the get-up attack. Yeah, baiting the get-up attack into immediately baiting the break as well. Incredible.
Absolutely devilish work from the mind of this Blitzcrank player, living in Shiloh's head. Absolutely just ready, knowing everything you're gonna go for and getting a perfect in game 2.
We saw it once, we saw it again. Just the empty hop command grab seems to just keep working.
A little too greedy on that command grab there, just slightly whiffing on it. Are we going to see Fury? Probably not. We are up around and have plenty of life left. No reason to spend it quite yet. Great push block into the corner.
Oh, barely missed timing the air command grab on the reset. And now it's Shiloh's turn to get the bait. And we're going to see full corner carry with Vi here.
Oh, full little freestyle conversion there. Unfortunately, pushes into the level 3. You won't be dead, probably, but you're only living on a sliver. No Fury, so yeah, you've got just a tiny bit of health, but even one touch from this Juggernaut, and that could be it. So you're going to have to be careful sending the level 3.
You level 3 me, I'm gonna level 3 you right back. And even with Blitz's massive health pool, with the Juggernaut massive health pool, yeah, that is not gonna be enough.
We have a game, ladies and gentlemen. Full resources on both sides. And nice little command grab to start. Wow. Alright, Shiloh's Vi already dead! You were just wrong 3 times, that's it, but that's all it takes against someone like Blitzcrank. Alright, what are we gonna see here in the corner? Okay, chooses to throw out of the corner, probably gonna try to confirm into super, but doesn't matter, just sends it after the burst anyways, doesn't care about the Fury. Amazing forward throw here. Already one more touch and that's it for the Warwick. I mentioned Blitzcrank does a little bit of damage every bun. This spelling pronounced many ways, but look at this Senna skin as we get started here. Oh my goodness.
Oh man, both look so good.
Right,
that red on Thresh looks so cool. And the obsidian
Kylo
are always so good to see.
I see great play here, you know, doing their best on Senna, trying to take what they can in terms of space. Find an opportunity. What do we have for Thresh combos here? You know, it's only day 1. Oh, but we have the sauce anyways. What is this? Okay.
Ding bong, ding, ding, ding bong. Oh, what a great implementation that they chose.
I will be stealing that. We see the Wraith form here.
Oh, it looks so
Great.
good.
You're switching back and forth, you know, not wanting to let yourself run out of resources. Impressive to see good management even on day 1.
Nice good push block, getting all the way back to full screen for the Senna.
Okay, the giant laser's really cool. Like, I don't have anything professional to say about that. Giant lasers are really cool. But whoshilo getting themselves burst back in the corner, sending the super afterwards, having absolutely no fear. Unfortunately, getting caught.
Yeah, almost got Furia, but it's likely that they're gonna not opt to spend it this round. They got the Senna corner. Ooh, excellent jump, but is unable to get the punish on the way down. Oh wow, almost got the sway to the other side, but got called out by the S1.
Yeah, I think the projectile invulnerability on that dash just barely running out there, unfortunately. You can see, great little sandwich pressure here.
And unfortunately puppeted the medium for the side swap. Oh, that was a perfect opportunity for a happy birthday.
And maybe just choosing to save the meter rather than go for the happy birthday right now. You know, respect it. Trying their best to make good use of freestyle at the moment. Getting caught by the Thresh chain, even through the assist. I wasn't actually aware it worked that way.
Me
You
neither.
have to remember that. You can't use the assist to body block for yourself against it. Going for the parry, but not quite making it.
Yeah, just a little too early. Yeah, that heavy is super delayed. It will hit, it will combo together, but on block it seems like it does leave a big enough gap to whiff a parry.
whoshilo just barely missing the confirm there. Getting Kiske burst for it at least. Here we see going for a reset or potentially dropping the combo. Just sending that S1 follow-up for the stage position.
So many assist calls going back and forth. I think that this is going to be death. And the S2 super, yeah, getting Bloodlust, getting in the corner. This is a very good position for whoshilo.
We do see a lot of meter on the side of Kiske here as we go into the corner. Might just see a super assist or 2 depending on how safe we can play. Getting themselves caught though. Right, there's the super assist.
Oh,
Playing
it pulls
so
you
safe
forward.
right now.
Oh wow, but put
The
themselves back into a
crossover.
corner at 1 HP, but does have level 3. Oh no.
Alright, is this the comeback of the century?
One more hit
Almost a
from
full
either of them.
fury. The Thresh body blocking that.
I don't think that's gonna work. I
Trying
just
to
have
potentially
oh,
just
no.
themselves caught, but runs into the blast.
No need for a
What a
Oh,
1
oh,
HP
please.
comeback.
The comeback, best comeback of the tournament so far by far. Absolutely stunning display of both characters, actually. Oh, and here we are back another one. A bit of a replay lagging behind there for a moment, but we're in it.
Oh, actually opting to jump in. Wow, just fell onto the other side saying, no, you're in the corner now.
Ready?
Great tick throws here. Are we going to see the air throw reset? We are. Unfortunately, whipping for it, jumping forward rather than back. Missing out on that tech.
Well, but because of the corner, they weren't able to get the lantern behind Vi to knock them into the combo. Whoa, what a parry.
I'm really impressed to see whoshilo being willing to just go for these parries, even though they've missed some of them already. I think it's going to be such important counterplay against a character as slow as Thresh. And although we may not be seeing it yet, the output that Thresh may be capable of, whoshilo doing their best to shut it down at the moment, getting their opportunity for Oki here.
Oh, I just noticed that they're playing double down as well, opting to use the level 1 with the assist to get Senna out of there.
Yeah. And I mean, especially with a character like Thresh, I was thinking about it before his release, access to that, lantern tag mechanic. Oh, that's punishable. That should just be a dead pupper here.
Oh, nice. And even though they have no super meter, they do have a full, what would that be, a Wraith bar, Shadow bar?
Something like that, yeah, a full Wraith meter built up, I believe is what it's called. Here you see, are we going to see that dash through again? We've seen it represented a few times now. No, I believe that was just an overhead.
I say opting to keep it simple, we'll just OTG 2H off the ground, hit him with a 1-2-3 super. The level 3 reversal!
My new favorite level 3 in the game. I love the animation on this.
Oh, it's so good. I wish that if it killed the character, that they just stayed in the lantern, like their body didn't.
That would be a nice touch. Here you see these assists from Thresh. Oh, that upwards hook getting Kiske caught out here. Unfortunately, we see a great combo from whoshilo into the assist. Yep, and back into the Vi.
Now we're starting to see Vi do what she is actually wanting to do, and that is just damage.
Really just trying her best to get in there, cash out on the damage when she can. I mean, BokuhoKiske doing such a good job of just... was doing such a good job of just maintaining space. Unfortunately, a bit of a bad super there, having to spend their burst to keep themselves alive. Basically bringing the Senna
so much
in.
Corner pressure. Oh, but we got a happy birthday. Oh, but Thresh fell out right before the second hit. It is, with Vi, it is sometimes really hard to get a happy birthday when you're doing sways, because the amount of delay that you have will often let the assists drop out.
Of course. Seriously, I don't think that you can angle the super down, possibly thinking that you would land in time, or maybe just trying to call out a jump. Either way, getting yourself caught in a happy birthday here. This should be both characters dead, I think. Oh, no, quite!
Fell out.
The assist causing some very strange collision there. It's alright, whoshilo's still up a very considerable amount here. Plenty of mana to work, or plenty of mana, sorry, plenty of super to work with. I've been playing too much Magic lately, I'm sorry everyone.
Oh, I was about to say, we've seen Kiske make these comebacks before, but apparently not on Thresh.
Not this time.
Wow, what a sway.
Yeah, great representation of this sway through. It is important to note, a lot of Thresh's moves have hitboxes in places that you may not expect necessarily, and lack them in other places. So it is very easy to sway through some of these things if you know where you're going and where you need to be at the given time.
Oh no, we got the 2s2 thinking that they were able to start a combo, but actually just got it on the assist. Immediately tagging into the anti-air.
Freestyle is starting to pay a lot of respect to these rolls out of the corner, trying their best to keep space. Unfortunately, just not finding an opportunity until now to get the hit back. Getting the kill on the Senna, patience paying off. Oh. Alright, we've got just about an even game here.
Ooh. I don't know if that was blocked or not, but that lantern just throwing it out, doing enough damage.
Because we see the Senna super is just not quite hitting Thresh, but there was no recoverable health anyways to worry about.
I wonder if there's a pattern to how the box moves you around, or if it is just random. I hope it is just random.
I'm sure that there is. We'd have to... That's a question for a lab monster to find out. Someone with too much time on their hands. Anyways, we see Fury Warwick here spending 2 dashes trying to get that hit. Not quite panning out yet. Fury all expended at this point, but just ripping the maximum pumper in neutral.
Yeah, unfortunately that was right as Fury.
Raw super. And the hook not making it the confirm, but just sending the full screen super. It tracks. You're gonna have to block so much, and with the Fury, there's just no way to survive that chip damage. Unfortunately, take it away. I need to drink.
Oh, playing freestyle with Thresh on point. That does make sense. Like, even though we did see that Braum's assist did get a little bit nerfed, I do still think it is very good. We're seeing that it doesn't matter if you're just gonna get comboed.
We see this jab air jail, Fury bursting you immediately back into the corner. Great jump out on that air grab. We've seen that it's oftentimes represented as one of the first options out of that demon flip. And just immediately confirming into super, trying to waste as much time as possible, I imagine. Take themselves the Oki, get as much damage as they can before having to deal with much.
But yeah, Colony's just immediately tagging Braum. There's no Fury on the table, so there's nothing stopping this Braum from getting Unbreakable. And Braum with Unbreakable in the corner is so scary. I think we might see a reversal level 3 here.
I was going to point out there are quite a few bars of meter. Great 2H from a person there. That was certainly a 2H. Get it? Get it? Because they're a person. I'll see myself out anyways. And here we are into round 2 of this first game.
And a person still has full break on the table until I started that sentence.
And just immediately bursting themselves out of that, really not wanting to deal with any of this Warwick's combos.
Wow.
I mean, we've seen before this. The happy birthday, no Fury on deck. This means that we will likely see full blood. Oh, just sending the level 3 cash out on the damage, which does technically get you full blood. I wasn't wrong on that front. And now you have a very, very scary Warwick.
Yeah, that did build a lot of breaks, so we are gonna be able to see a Fury on deck very soon. See if they opt to spend it this round.
Double jump into the command grab, pinged off there, and just raw DP super, even on the grounded move. Why not just rip it? Both players choosing to save just about all of their resources they can going into this final round of the first game.
I was super hoping and kind of expecting that combo to continue.
I wasn't expecting Warwick to get sent to the side he was. He was like uncrossed up by the burst there, but just sending the supers. We've seen it so many times from this Warwick. You think that he's minus, and then there is just a super in the way here to protect him. Here to get you, and what are we going to see? Just yet another command grab. Full bloodlust now from it, jumping the get up attack, and just taking the kill right away.
Yeah, you got to remember that even though you're the top right, even though you are technically playing against Juggernaut, you're also playing against Double Down.
That's right. That's self double down from Juggernaut here. We might even see it again just to secure this kill. And the first game, as we were talking about it, like we summoned it into existence. Thank you, Dapper Dinosaur, for routing that way. I mean, it was safer for burst after the supers anyways, but I'm going to think you did it for us.
Ooh, going back to champ select.
Oh, actually choosing to bring out the Yasuo here, saying
Yes.
that maybe the Thresh isn't it potentially just a little too new to deal with someone on a character as comfortable, or like a player as comfortable as they are in their character.
Yeah, that's the kind of thing where like even though like these characters are so cool, they're so new, they're also so unfamiliar, and in a tournament sense, like it does pay to go back to, you know, old reliable.
Yeah, of course, you know, there's might not necessarily be a lot on the line here, but winning feels good, so switching, try to be the character that you're the most familiar with. I can understand it. Oh. But here we see Fury Warwick, known for doing way too much damage. Is that not the level 3? I was hoping maybe we would see it, just choosing to spend 2 bars instead, cash out on plenty of damage, still getting full blood, needing just one teeny tiny little more touch, or even a bit of chip. I think the Braum just barely pushed something, or maybe just wasn't quite blocking the correct direction. Maybe thought that they were going to get hit by the cross-up like they were there, spending the Fury.
Opting to just stay back and run full screen, trying to make those big buttons work. And it looks like, I was about to say it does. It
extension, and finding themselves killed for it. And that's another round up for Dapper Dinosaur. Hungry to kill this Yasuo. One might say furious. Because Fury.
Oh no, I get it.
Explaining makes it better, trust.
Yeah.
What are we gonna see here? Opting for the jabs. I thought maybe we were gonna get tick thrown there. I definitely would have gotten hit by that low trying to jump it.
Yeah, and I did see Dapper Dinosaur actually try and parry the cross-up, but did it, I guess, a little too early. I think a person may have delayed the held 6S1 to bait out that parry.
Oh, good jump on that command grab. We saw the grab finally coming out. We've seen such good defense here for Dapper Dinosaur. Getting caught on the run-in after all of that. All of that blocking, and for what?
Going for as much damage as possible, yeah, because with this Juggernaut, you can never be too sure. That on a normal character, yeah, this routing into super might kill, but with Juggernaut, no one really knows. What an air throw, just immediately off of the flip, jumping, saying, stay down there.
I love the little Poro extensions, the just tiny little boop of a hit. Great Braum combo here from a person showing they are much more familiar with these two characters rather than the Thresh they had brought out in game 1. Are we gonna see them be able to take this game? They're up so much right now. We do see them choose to spend the break, trying to keep as much of an advantage as they can. Dapper into the corner. Braum with Unbreakable.
Oh, and immediately Loser gets thrown into the corner, but then thrown back out of the corner.
Oh,
yeah, immediately popping that level 3 the second they get hit. But yeah, another amazing jump throw.
These air throws from a person, I'm very curious to see if we see them more specifically on the demon flip here in this third game. You know, you can do it on reaction if you're locked in and you're ready for the demon flip. It's definitely an option that we could be seeing. And with a team like this, if Braum has ice, you can completely convert off of it, I believe, for either character. Here we see that air throw. The Dapper Dinosaur
just
go ahead.
Immediately go into opting to immediately go into a unbreakable setup. That's an excellent awareness on to have on Dapper Dinosaur's Fury, because if they were to try and route into a normal combo, I think Fury might have been able to break them out of it before they got unbreakable.
There we see the air throws. Finally getting one in return for Dapper Dinosaur here.
Yeah, that is gonna build full bloodlust.
There's new patches. Actually getting caught and finding themselves burst into the corner, and now a person has to deal with being in the corner against a Fury Warwick with 2.5 bars of meter. They find themselves. I didn't even know you could. That works. find the gap out with the cross-up. Amazing awareness of how to use your character's kit to counter another stare from Dapper Dinosaur.
Yeah, normally in a situation like that, it is so scary to try and swing on Braum, but if you know, you know, and Dapper Dinosaur knows.
Oh my god, these corner combos from Braum, even without Unbreakable, doing so much damage. Consider we just half-healthed a Juggernaut character, by the way. Or potentially trying to catch Dapper pushing, going for that frame trap, which he eventually falls for, finding the hit, and with no Fury on deck, I do believe that this is one touch away from death. You live on just a sliver here, but you cannot afford to be wrong, and you find a parry.
Yeah, I was about to say, I don't think we're going to get Fury in time, but not if you start the offense.
We do pick up off the air throw. What are we going to see? Just the raw overhead in neutral here. Old reliable. Are we going to see the double confirm the super for the kill, of course?
Yeah, I mean, playing against a Braum in that scenario, he's got no Unbreakable, he's got no meter. You can get real risky.
We're going to see Yasuo with access to so many fast buttons, still finds himself caught, chooses to spend Fury.
Oh. It dashes straight into Yasuo's blade, stabs himself.
Even in losing the round, though, getting the Fury spent at the very end, right before dying, is a win in and of itself for Dapper, as now a person has nothing to get them out of this combo and has to eat just the entire thing, finding themselves put into the corner against this Warwick.
Yeah, it puts you at such a huge advantage to the point where, like, sometimes when you're that far behind in a round, you just gotta think like, all right, just make them break, just make them break. And we're seeing that pay off right now. Like, as you said, a person just doesn't have any break, and they have to eat so much damage on every hit. He's opting to spin the super, get them back to the corner, keep Unbreakable, and stalling out a lot of Fury time.
I do want to point out, despite being so far into this round, I don't think it's going to matter, but we still have not yet seen a person build up another break. Gonna find the kill without ever needing it. And
very
moving
clean
on
round.
in the bracket. 2-1, I believe. They're positioned properly, but despite being an Illaoi player, I am not familiar with Yasuo at all myself. I am familiar with this Juggernaut Blitzcrank damage off the start. Your Yasuo is already at half health, sending the get up attack, trying your best to get out of there, not wanting to deal with any of this. There it is, holding all the way. I thought we might see a late button to pick up the combo, but no, Gappy knew that the Fury or the burst was coming and just held the block for as long as possible.
Yeah, Gappy has shown time and time again, not only today, but in other tournaments, that they are so good at baiting these breaks. Another empty hop. I was expecting to see a level 3 right there. Yeah, Loogie just trying to stay in the air. They see the meter. They know what could be coming.
Yup.
But you just combo into it instead.
Yes, you can. I love this round. I didn't want to say anything. I didn't want to spoil it. Maybe I could have said something to hype it up, but 3 bars of meter and steam on hand. A Blitzcrank worth their salt is comboing into that super and getting the kill. Oh, and we see Loogie immediately taking a much more passive start compared to the first round here. Perhaps
the real
trying
dichotomy of Blitzcrank. Like, you wanna, if you try and run in, you know, you're running in against a grappler. If you try and stay back, he's just gonna get full steam.
You see another hit on this get up attack. It's a few times now that we've seen it get value. And while that is working out here for Loogie, I do wonder if it will continue to do so. We've seen them baited so many times in the past. Speaking of baits, Gappy going for one there, but it not panning out, getting themselves caught.
Yeah, great adaptation from Loogie, not taking the bait as they did the first time. Oh, but instead getting their get up attack evaded.
I had just mentioned, you know, we had seen before that Gappy is willing to to go for this, and here we see just immediately comboing from grabbing to super, trying to spend as much time possible, denying the burst, saying you don't get to spend it, you are dying with those resources in your pocket. Gappy taking the first round, or the first game, I apologize.
Yeah, and excellent timing too. We saw off of the 2H, like just a slight delay just in case they broke, and as soon as, you know, half a second passed, Gappy was like, alright, we're spending it all and taking the game off of it. Oh, immediately, not even letting them think that you're gonna debate it. Just going straight.
We see, so that put both of us, like that shot both of us up for a minute there. With that get up attack into the overhead. And just a brief moment of pause as everyone just kind of stood around for a moment. But Gappy finding the hit, taking so much damage off of it. And what are we gonna see here? Loogie needing to fight for their life against this nearly full health Blitzcrank with Fury available on deck. It's a free jab there.
Ooh. Yeah, Illaoi 5M is such a big button.
They're not buttons you want to trade with. Blitzcrank with access to such big hitboxes. If he jumps over that, you are getting caught and you are just dead here. Oh,
I respect the attempts on the parrying, the jump in, but I mean, we've seen, you know, Loogie may have not, but we have seen Gappy loves to just empty jump and just force you to panic.
Whether it's empty jump grab or just, you know, as we saw there, empty jump wait, empty jump who knows what. As you see, jumping themselves in the corner, not quite getting the hit, trying to do their best to send out these push blocks. But not quite panning out. Good defense on these lows, finding the hit, and getting the Loogie's burst for it.
Oh, the amazing anti-air. I saw that tweet earlier today.
The amazing anti-air. It doesn't matter. Finds the low afterwards. That combo barely dropping for Yasuo there, mattering quite a bit. But Loogie getting the overhead, finding a throw into the tentacle. Obviously, tentacle picking up no matter where you are on the screen.
Oh wow, the get up attack not hitting either of the tentacles and getting caught for it. What?
We just see wake up, snap back, and it worked. No, that's Gap. I'm sorry, Lil Loogie. That was hashtag Gap. You got wake up. Could just not play the video game. And we see it there, that immediate backdash into whiff punish. Akali so fast that even just one whiff button on Blitzcrank means that she can just zoom right on in there and get that pressure started.
Yeah, and her speed as well, making it really hard to get anything from push blocking her.
We do get them constantly with these break baits. We are gonna see a little bit of a combo drop into command grab, all planned, obviously.
The droptimals, we call them.
The droptimals, indeed. We don't have any Fury available, but it doesn't matter as Akali has such little health that even one combo from Blitzcrank. Oh
are we
no,
back
we
to...
have the bug.
Oh
wait,
no.
1 second, 1 second. We didn't fix it when we... Oops.
Get that Riot Dev back on the horn. We need our lobby fixed. Stab.
Fixing it. I think that should likely just run it down. I imagine. Wrap this up. Try to get a normal game started. Once again, really sorry to all of the players that we have to deal with this. Obviously, this is no fault of ours or the TOs, or even necessarily of the Riot devs. You know, no reason to be, you know, sending any frustrated messages their way or anything before any of you go about doing that, because we're all doing our best here and we're all just trying to have a game that we can enjoy, and making and distributing games is a very difficult process.
That is true.
We do believe that we know how to fix it. It should be fixed again now. Please do be sure that going into this next game that everything is working as intended. If not, shrug emoji.
Yeah,
If not, we'll sort
well.
something out with the TOs in our ears who provide us the wonderful information. But I suspect things will get working as we were able to get it working again before. It's just something that we're going to have to remember to do upon switching lobbies from here on out, I suspect, for
It would seem,
the next little while. I imagine a day or two, maybe a week, until things are patched up and fixed. Right,
Yeah,
it does
with how-
know
with how
that many
prominent,
people are running tourneys, so I'm sure
Yeah,
they'll get it
exactly.
worked on.
And it
as
looks
you
like
can
it's
see,
back to normal.
it would appear so. I do believe it, as our production has marked anything. If I can get a confirmation one way or the other, but this should be the first real game of the set. I doubt that we will be counting the other ones. We've not counted any of the other bugged rounds so far. I did just get the confirmation. This is in fact the first one. We are playing for real. Oh my god, her health was even yellow. Oh my goodness.
Yeah, it's
I
looking
know
like it's gonna
Juggernaut
result in the
blitz
same
with
thing.
Steam, but that was so much. Anyway, great anti-air here from Mr. Troopy. We're gonna get to see a full combo off of it. If there's one thing Caitlyn can do, it's convert off of her hits from just about anywhere. Looks like a normal throw there from Troopy for that wake-up option, losing the wake-up command grab. But
That's rough.
converting
Yeah,
off
that-
the super assist.
Yeah, that Akali super assist we did see get nerfed in the patch today, but you know, Mr. Chibi showing that it's still good. It's still good. Gappy taking the first round, but ended up having to use their Fury. They're going to start with nothing this round.
Although Troopy doesn't have much of their own to work with, so by the time this combo is over, it's very possible that Gappy might end up on the leading end. Oh no, opting for just a quick little limit strike in order to intentionally avoid building up too much. Fortunately, catching this throw. Are we going to see the snapback here? We are. Ooh,
Wow.
runs over for the cross up and stage positioning. Troopy blocking it out, finding themselves some good defense here. Gets caught by the range grab there from Blitzcrank.
And Mr. Chippy opting to get all the way into the corner to try and keep up the pressure here. What I'm so confused on what this
I don't know
upbeat-
what the setup was, but we saw something crazy there from Troopy and a sick parry. I imagine we'll be routing into tag launcher here or just tagging straight into our assist, depending on what it is that they want to do, but probably trying to get there. Like I said, there we go. See, routing into the assist, trying to get their Akali out. Very low on health. We're seeing so much damage here. It's still going. Do we see level 3 at the end of this?
Yeah.
We do! What are these routes? Holy Troopy!
And it doesn't kill.
It does not!
Oh,
the
but a nice
anti-air
2H on the
picks
wrecking
it
ball. Blitzcrank swinging from the chandeliers right into the Kuna. Wow!
And another parry on these reactable moves from Blitzcrank. Very dangerous to throw out against an opponent as good as Troopy. Clearly ready for him. Even gets the reset there.
Yeah, it seems like Mr. Troopy is starting to lock in now. Oh, there. Okay.
There, that's what happens. Oh my god. We get to see the other end, and if I'm not mistaken, there's another angle that can occur there where Troopy can get even more things to occur. But that's for another time. Either way, we get to see such a commanding round start here, going for a bit of an air throw reset, I believe.
Catching the rollback. Yeah, this is
Gappy
so
does
hard
have
for Blitzcrank.
3 bars, but not much opportunity to spend it as they find themselves down. And that is
Yeah, that's gonna
game
be-
1 of Winners Finals to Mr. Troopy.
So yeah, that was our first actual game.
Yes,
That's gonna
I
go
do
to Mr. Troopy.
want to point out, especially with all the chaos of tonight with the games and lobbies and all that, now that we're in finals, this, unless I'm mistaken, is a 1-to-3 set, not 1-to-2. So Gappy still has a lot of set left to work with here. And we have a lot of time for both of these players to adapt to each other and see what they can come up with.
Trying to go for the 2M into the command grab.
Double jumping over the command grab there. And just playing so evasive with these kunais. So difficult for Gappy to find that initial hit, but baits out the parry with the steam.
We're about to get some damage on the Akali, but she gets out of there in just enough time.
Oh my god. That's a hitbox. I've had happen to me so many times. That forward roll from Caitlyn, surprisingly good at catching your buttons in neutral, especially as someone as chonky as Blitzcrank. But you're taking so much damage here off of that anti-air. Oh my goodness!
Oh, but that does use steam though. That is unfortunate. But yeah,
Steam is out, but I don't think it matters. She's just dead before she gets Fury built. That's just one touch and Akali's done.
Yeah, that is the epitome of the Akali Blitzcrank matchup. You know, you might be able to run away, bait in and out, get some nice parries, but at the end of the day, if you get hit once by Juggernaut Blitzcrank of all things, you are paper.
I will say, especially with this Potemkin recolor here, it's very much shades of the Potemkin and Milia matchup here. Very, very evasive mix-up heavy ninja versus the grappler who just needs to hit you once. And we see Troopy with this mix showing setup after setup in situation after situation, always ready with something different here. Jumping out of the command grab, getting the punish on it, converting into corner pressure of their own. Akali's so good at side switching just about whenever she wants to.
That's right, yeah, that Eris 2 you get to pick which side you want on, basically.
We see great defense here from Gappy, finally finding the hit. Troopy choosing not to spend Fury.
Yeah, deciding that getting Fury on Caitlyn is better than having a low HP Akali. And that makes sense with how good Akali Super Assist still is.
Even after the nerfs, it may not be a Akali dies and you win situation, as some were saying, but it's still very strong. Troopy finding success even without it, though.
Oh, you know what? Gotta make sure. It's a Juggernaut. Gotta make sure that that kills.
You never know. It's about the message, right? And I can appreciate that. Troopy getting the opportunity to show off the level 3.
Yeah, now Troopy having a full bar of break and Gappy only having half, but starting to get a little bit more as they're getting comboed. But they're going to get put into the corner anyways. Are we going to see that super cool Oki setup?
We are. Here we see it again. And
what do you do?
We've seen it 3 times, and I genuinely don't know. We might have to ask Troopy if they're willing to give us the scrolls after this set, or perhaps after the tournament. Wouldn't want to affect their run. But either way, we see a great conversion here. Goes for a bit of a reset, finds themselves getting grabbed. And losing half their health for one wrong decision there.
Gappy's slowly making their way out of the corner, but oh! Yeah, and then into the level 2. That is going to kill because of the steam.
One of the best buffs they ever gave Blitzcrank, by the way.
True.
And here we see Blitzcrank fighting his way through that super. Very good at challenging it, actually. And grabbing Troopy right out of the air. Finding the hit on the low and the bait on the Fury. The delayed bait. He will not give in. If Gappy wants the bait, they will take it.
Oh, what an anti-air. Oh, but they don't get the charge. They don't get the wall bounce. And even with the Akali assist, it's not going to be enough just to grab. That's going to be game 2 going over to Gappy.
Alright, and here we see the game's all even up. At this point, they're just playing a 1st-2 set for their winner's life. They've played their first 2 games. It's 1-1. It's all even. First one to get 2 more from here moves on to Grand Finals, winner side.
Yeah, we've already seen both players make fantastic adjustments to the stuff that the other player has already been doing. And that's only been 2 games. We've seen level 1, level 2, level 3 mind games, and eventually we're going to wrap back around to level 1 again.
This does, I mean, not only with the adaptation of both players, you see here with Troopy getting more of this. These Akali pressure started protecting their assists so well, but ooh, Going for a bit of a sneaky reset. We've seen that reset a few times. I'm not sure we've seen it pay off yet, though, but it doesn't mean that it won't pay off at some point. And the overhead finally connecting there. Gappy cannot block forever, no matter who you are. We all crack eventually.
You can't block perfectly forever.
Moves on, yeah. Gets that round and moves up. Tries their best to move forward.
Oh. Nice.
Knowing that you great parry.
Yeah, you only need to parry that once and you're able to get out of the way in most cases. Nice, great push blocks, trying to keep the corner pressure. Oh no!
Oh, that's really unfortunate. That's just one of those downsides of Juggernaut moment. You know, if you're playing Blitzcrank with assist, perhaps you can convert off of that random S2, but you know, those are the sacrifices we make, the prices we pay, but it doesn't matter. The wake up parry, parrying the trap immediately and getting the punish for it, taking so much damage off of this Caitlyn. What? What? I think the card is being ever so slightly too far, because I know the parry didn't prevent it. Either way, the situation working out for Troopy here. Having access to these faster characters always so beneficial in scramble situations like this. And here we see this setup once again. Oh! Gappy finally managing to block the first part of it, but not ready for this ensuing mix-up afterwards. The layers are never over. You finally pass the first check only to deal with more. And this will be the kill.
Yeah, with a team like this, you know, they get an Oki setup, you know you're going to have to flip more than one coin. Like, you're going to have to guess a couple times in order to get out of it. Go into the Yordle stage. I do like this stage. This is a good
this is
I
my
like
favorite stage.
All the stage. Oh, okay. Good pick.
Yep. We see Mr. Troopy off to a good start. Unfortunately, getting a small combo drop. Fortunately, I feel as though Caitlyn's fail state on her combos are generally very solid. They put her in good positions with at least alright frame data, you know. Especially against a character like Blitzcrank. You weren't finding yourself particularly in trouble. Finally finding that air throw reset that Troopy's gone for a few times now. Are we killing a Juggernaut character in 35 seconds? Oh, we're killing a Juggernaut character in 35 seconds. Okay, never mind. The get-up attack after the combo drop finding so much. We've seen comebacks from less. We've seen it happen tonight. Even without the Juggernaut damage bonus behind. One correct hit on the side of Gappy here, but gets a little too greedy with the command grab.
Just one more grab.
Just want one thing, and it's disgusting. I get it. I'm right there with you. But here we are.
Just one more.
Pushing Gappy into the corner again, finding the tag back in for the overhead after that charge. Absolutely devious setup there.
Setting up the smoke. Ooh, immediately getting get-up attack and just setting that smoke down.
We are spending
to burst.
Likely gonna get either snap. What?
Yeah, because Caitlyn was still on the screen.
We can get combos off of it because Caitlyn was on the screen still. That's twice now. This has to be intentional because that's twice now we have seen Gappy hit that in a situation where it will lead to a combo. That has to be intentional. Gappy rolling through, bursting into the corner too. Blitzcrank does enough damage, especially with Juggernaut. This is dead. Barring any combo drops, this is kill.
Yeah, and we were mentioning it earlier, that's self-double down.
Oh, not quite going for the routing I thought they were going to before. In my defense, there is routing that kills there, I think. But I was pretty sure that routing would have killed anyways, and it was a sliver. It didn't matter.
Yeah, I mean, Gappy had the meter. Like, you have self-double down with Juggernaut. That level 1 should have been into a level 2. But yes, it ended up not mattering.
Oh, I do believe because of the wall bounce, picking up after that particular Blitzcrank super doesn't work because it functionally limits strikes. But that's nerdy things that are neither here nor there. Either way, we see Troopy. I don't want to jinx anything, but off to a very, very good start so far.
Oh no!
Getting themselves command grabbed.
Dashing directly into Blitz's open arms. He said, "Hugs."
Oh, good pickups off the assist, and we're finding so much. I mean, just genuinely such familiarity with the team. It's so impressive considering, to my knowledge, they only switched to this team a month ago. Not even. I don't think it was immediately on Akali's release, but I could be mistaken. But I thought that I saw this not until I'll try to get your names here in just a moment. We've been too caught up having a fun time yippity yapping, and here we are with a person versus Lil Loogie, Braum Yasuo versus Yasuo Illaoi. I'm very curious to see. I always love to see how different players of the same character pilot, their characters in different ways. Get to see what is up as people do things. And here we just see little Loogie throwing out that patented Braum damage, making use of this unbreakable enemy rather, and getting so much off of this hit for a person. Holy moly!
Yeah, and all it takes is just one more hit, one more throw to get rid of that Yasuo. Oh, we got a happy birthday! Yeah, but not gonna be able to get much off of it immediately going into that level 1 so that they don't spend the break.
Here's the Illaoi just spending a little bit of super, trying to get a kill. She's just about to need just one more touch on this Braum, but doesn't quite find the tag out. Managed to get the chip. You do have to either just send the level 3 or get the perfect parry on that.
He also got hit, but ended up on the other side on that. That looked pretty funny. Oh, the overhead. Repent. Illaoi got some great force.
Yasuo is immediately taking to a defensive stance on the round start.
Oh no.
Backing away, finding their opportunities, and he's doing their best to.
Yeah, and a person like watching the Illaoi smack Braum with the Rekka trying to parry the last hit, but I think he did that just a touch too soon. Great push block. Oh, the cross up. Everyone gets hit by it once.
Of course. We see great defense here from the side of a person.
And Loogie was absolutely expecting that to hit. For them to get crossed somewhere in there to get mixed. But now, now a person is able to get on the offense. Braum with Unbreakable in the corner. Very scary.
Very scary. Just getting the chip damage there, not even needing the hit itself to get the kill, forcing you into a scenario where if you're not parrying, you're dead basically no matter what. We do see 3 bars of meter. I imagine we'll get to see it for the little ones, but super mode.
Oh, and you know what? Looking at this super just reminds me, now that we have 2 more characters, we're now going to get to see 2 more animations for Braum Super and for Ahri Super to see what they look like getting hit by that.
That we are indeed. We see great little tick though throw there from a person getting themselves unbreakable, trying to push the advantage when they can and get little Loogie shoved into the corner here so that they get to run the best, state of the game for their team.
Yeah, rarely do you see a tick throw getting hit. They're like working on hit.
Yeah.
Like normally you see like the jab gets blocked. They're scared. They're blocking. Oh, the Illaoi's dead from that. Oh yeah, opting to end the S1s early, but still has just way too much.
I think we might.
All the way down.
We are
again. That level 3 was so good, I'd like to try it a second time. Man, what a dominating round from a person. That's gonna be the game 1.
Just back-to-back level 3s to get them up to game 1.
That's right, and this is losers semis, so this should only be first to 2.
That's correct.
Oh, this is such a terrifying game state. Braum with Unbreakable in the corner. Yeah, you have to immediately spin that break.
Oh, I thought for a minute that the Yasuo had also gotten caught there. I apologize for my hiccups. Oh my goodness.
But the Yasuo's getting hit right now. Yeah, they're gonna try and... Oh, barely is not able to kill without spending meter.
That's alright. Finds the pickup afterwards. The chip damage S2. Once again, so obnoxious to deal with if you're on just a sliver of health. I mean, finding the right timing on chargeable moves to parry them can always be a pain.
We're gonna see it again. Level 3. Oh, we're not. Wow, we're not.
Air throw reset to wrap things up in that first round.
Oh, the JS1 into the assist call. Normally that works like every time, but somehow Yasuo got on one side, Braum was on the other, and went the wrong direction.
But the back hit of 2H leading into the combo there for the Yasuo.
Yeah, excellent awareness to be able to pick up off of that. Because normally, you know, you 2H and you expect to jump forward, but being able to see that they hit the wrong side. Wow, and I'll shut up. That was a great parry.
We've seen it a few times now from both of these players, actually. Both of them willing to demonstrate their ability to parry and do their best to punish each other for it.
What do you even do?
Oh,
it's so rough.
You find yourself losing once again to these unbreakable Braum buttons. They do so much damage and are so difficult to contest with.
Yeah, and in cases like that, Loogie showing us off that against a Braum with Unbreakable in the corner, your best defense is really your movement. Oh, now we got a Yasuo over Yasuo matchup. One has level 3, one is about to have level 3.
One is also about to have Fury if they choose to spend it. Oh, might have gone for a little bit of a bait there and gets themselves raw level 3 for it. Rather than just taking the damage when they could, went for a bit of a Fury bait and then sent get up attack and is wrong. A person taking game 2 over Lil Loogie and moving on. We are in for a show no matter what tonight. And here we see a person just immediately getting that confirm off the Yasuo stab.
Yeah, and in the corner against Braum with Unbreakable, I feel like Blitzcrank has a slightly easier time dealing with it, but not by much.
Not by much. And I mean,
the
looking
at
at
spend the Fury.
Oh, man, grab barely stuffing out the move, getting that bait on the burst. So ready for those every single time.
So
just about no matter what you're up to.
Oh, what was he trying to bait something there? I wonder what.
No, I suspect that might have just been an accidental misinput trying to run forward in order to continue the combo.
What a parry! Yeah, if you retreating guard the heavy, normally that is a confirmed block string. There is no gaps, but with retreating guard, you are able to create a gap and parry.
Yep, exactly. And we see a person here taking that first game, that first round. It was a little dodgy there for a moment, dealing a bit of damage, baiting out the parry, or rather the parry just whiffing, being slightly too far. So a person spending all of their Yasuo's meter.
Who barely hit? Yeah, if this rocket hits, it just gets rid of Unbreakable. That I know it's a hit grab, but even as a Blitzcrank player, why does rocket grab just remove Unbreakable?
We need it. Trust.
We need it. I know one or two Braum players that absolutely despise this matchup, and that is one of the prominent reasons why.
Yep.
I play Blitzcrank. I don't care.
Yeah, that's their problem.
Yeah.
Anyways, we get to see these little snapback loops, not necessarily ready for the low as you come in, landing from the sky. You get yourself caught. Oh my goodness. And Gappy with that hit. Not quite a dead Yasuo just yet, but very close. Empty jump grab, the Gappy classic at this point. We've seen it so many times tonight, and it works yet again.
Yeah, I mean, like I said before, we got level 1, level 2, level 3 mod games, and that was all the way back to level 1.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like you have to spend Fury real soon. And with Juggernaut, push block spends a little bit of Fury each time. It is very strong, but such a risk.
Might not matter though, manages to build up another one for themselves and gets a person to spend theirs. Finding a pretty advantageous position in terms of resources, but very low on overall health. Getting the hit on this Yasuo while he has absolutely nothing he can do about it though. You just have to sit and hold that damage. Eats the low.
Yeah, immediately low. It is so hard to try and like fuzzy defense against a Braum or a Blitzcrank in the corner because he's just so scary.
He really is. And we do see another 2 bars and full steam for this Blitzcrank, and we just run up low yet again. When am I gonna grab? When do you have to jump? The answer is never. It's just low, 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 low. As Gappy takes game 1.
Yeah, I mean, we said it before, like, sometimes the Blitzcrank player just guesses right. Oh, great parry. Yeah, it looks like a person trying to bait out the Fury on their own here. Just going for a little tits and tats. Yeah, there goes Unbreakable. Now it's Blitz's turn to have his win condition in the corner. Got the steam up, got the knockdown. The empty hop into the command grab. Second verse, same as the first.
We've got someone in chat. I blinked. Where'd the health go? Welcome to Juggernaut Blitzcrank, everyone. If you blink for even just a second, make even just the barely wrong decision, your life could be on the line. Every moment is horrifying against it. As you see here, taking so much. We get the full Fury extension. Going into the command grab, we have full steam at this point.
Empty
and
hop
the
into
empty
command
jump over the wake-up attack. And the Yasuo's dead. We were just talking about it. One wrong decision, and that can be it for you.
Oh no. I see a person opting to spend the break after the hit has already come out. Gappy's been getting so many people with just the 2H right as they get breakup. Just empty hop into nothing, baiting it out, but it didn't work this time. But it doesn't seem to matter.
I think that a person jumped. They had been holding crouch block and then got hit after the jab. Potentially was expecting a jab into command grab style tick throw or something. I'm not sure. Either way, the slight extra crank on that wind up means that the parry whiffs. We get to see that double down. If your opponent's willing to sit there, you might as well command grab them for it. As Gappy takes game 2 with a perfect on the Juggernaut Blitzcrank. One more game for Gappy to move on to grand finals for the rematch versus Mr. Choopy.
What a reset. We haven't really seen them go for those aerial rocket grab or anti-air rocket grab resets until now. Braum command grab. You can jab like 3 or 4 times and you're still in range. That button is large.
Very, very large. Here we see what is not large is that Braum's health bar is he's completely dead already in this first round, and Blitzcrank has honestly hardly been touched. Thank goodness for the Fury damage reduction on this Yasuo right now, or you'd be getting caught yourself for so much damage here. Still losing about half your health.
Just opting to Fury immediately with that extra damage, and I think that this is going to be enough to kill.
Oh,
nice, didn't even need to
100%.
spend the meter. But But did end up popping Fury though, so they will not have it available for most, if not all of this round 2. Oh, I'm surprised that 5M missed.
Him too. Here is he. Braum just getting these frame trap jabs going, you know, a little bit of delayed stagger pressure, doing what they can. We're gonna have to hit for about a third of this Blitzcrank's health. Boing. Boing. Boing.
I love, we talked about it earlier, the little Poro extensions that Braum
If
can get,
they're just so
cost the little guy. I also love like the little costumes that they have on for the skins.
Here we see, what do we see after this again? Another run through jab trying to get that cross up hit. But a parry on these pulls. Gappy perhaps getting just slightly too greedy with them. And the person is ready.
It looks like a person is also getting quite patient with their parries. We've seen them get it baited out a little too early. I want to say like 2 or 3 times in this set. But now they're starting to lock in, starting to react more. Ooh, a classic JS 1-2 assist. Command grab getting the unbreakable. Oh, the armor!
Armor allowing
Normally
for
that would have
so
traded.
many shenanigans.
Oh. Just give him a hug. Just give me a hug, man.
Sometimes you just have to go for it again, okay?
Surely they wouldn't expect me to do it again. What's the definition of insanity? You know, doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different outcome. But you know,
Exactly.
they'd never expect me to do it again. So
They wouldn't. They just wouldn't.
Yasuo wins.
man, we're seeing a person fight back, getting a game of their own.
That we are. Person needs
They
2
still
more
have
to
a
move
fight.
on. Oh, jumping out of that reset. We've seen that throw a few times now. So glad to see that they're adapting to it, ready for it. Man grabbing early on that extension, just making sure that we don't get access to any burst. Swinging on the armor on the way down is not safe, unfortunately. And
Yeah,
we
you
get to
gotta
see
have a
the
fast
self
enough
double
button.
down for the kill.
And still keeping that steam up, not opting to spend it because they didn't need to. Oh, the second hit, the Hasagi, the 2 hits breaking that armor.
Fury damage reduction means Gappy still has a good chunk of health to work with, especially for Juggernaut. Well, it's not a ton, it is potentially a trade or 2 if needed. As
Oh,
we
no.
find the hit, and I think this is just a dead Yasuo.
I think it's close.
Yes, it is.
Oh, it is. Oh, yeah, that Juggernaut damage reduction, keeping him alive, and damage amplification, giving him the kill there. Oh, what a reset.
Alright, we see that low finally starting to get blocked, but the 2H after actually being what picked up the counter hit. Fortunately, it looks like Gappy wasn't ready. A person managed to find their way out, turn the tides here with this combo. Get some corner pressure of their own, hopefully, until they find themselves caught out and just eating a command grab.
Yeah,
and losing
opting
a
to end the
breakable
combo
for it.
early to get that command grab off, because that break super or that break bar was almost full. Excellent awareness. Oh, what a call out!
Oh my goodness. Even on the Braum health bar, the Steam command grab does so much.
Has to spend the Fury immediately. A person on their combo or on their tournament life here. Oh no!
Just like that, Gappy moves on to grand finals for the rematch versus Mr. Troopy. Alright,
I get
here we
round one
go.
started
Gappy
here.
versus Mr. Troopy, game 1 of grand finals. Troopy on winner's side, Gappy on losers. Let's see who we get. Troopy with an amazing start here. Already has this Juggernaut blitz down to about half health before they find themselves getting command grabbed into the corner.
push block. Oh, and attempt the anti-air. Yes, the startup of the Blitz Punch, getting rid of the trap right in front of him and hitting Caitlyn out of the air.
We're trying to punish that, getting caught by the hit grab.
Nice free jump. Yeah, and Gappy opting to save the break for the second round, not taking the risk, which I would say is a smart decision. Yeah, popping it immediately, trying to get as much mileage out of it. Dash canceling. Oh!
The zap.
Oh wow, and opting to spend the steam to get the extra damage. That nearly killed.
Just about. And if he'd been able to find maybe just 1 or 2 hits beforehand, potentially able to get the kill, but either way, getting it with that get-up attack as the Akali runs right into it.
I love that little pose that he does. He stands up and he looks so proud of himself, like, I did it. Get-up attack.
I did it.
Oh, wow. Not taking the bait the first time and actually baiting out the steam command grab on the second one. Excellently done by Mr. Choopy. But it's not going to be enough to take the round.
Even in grands, it can be you.
You may be a challenger player, you may have won tournaments before, but you are not immune to Blitzcrank Juggernaut.
Exactly. But here we see that corner carry that Akali is kind of just becoming known for. She's so good at any hit on the screen, taking you all the way over to the corner. Going for a few little resets here, getting the command grab for the side of Gappy. And there's no Fury available. This is about to be a lot of damage.
I think this is gonna kill.
I believe so.
Ready? Yes!
It does.
Out in Akali in the corner. Never mind, out of the corner. Double jump wall hop, getting just barely onto the other side. Now putting Gappy in the corner. The Gappy has a full bar of Fury, has 3 meter, has break.
Makes me wonder what we're going to see. We see a parry here from Mr. Choopy. Great representation of parries all throughout the bracket tonight from them. We do see almost 6 bars of meter for the side of Mr. Choopy. Just sends the level 3. That's Akali's dead. That's raw level 3, and I think Fury was still up.
100%. Mr. Choopy barely calling the assist.
Oh no, Fury wasn't up anymore! Fury had ended!
Caitlyn getting in the way of the command grab. A big ol' stop
Oh my
sign.
goodness! No, we gotta run that back. I think Fury must have ended like 1 or 2 ticks before there was like almost no time left, but Choopy finds the hit, secures that first game in Grand Finals.
Yeah, I was convinced he was dead.
That's why you don't
we
get
got
up
happy
early.
birthday!
Blitzcrank Happy Birthday is able to put out so much damage. Really one of the more stable Happy Birthday characters in the game, in my opinion. And just like that, she's dead. Mr. Choopy now has about a 2/3 health Caitlyn to make the entire comeback against a Juggernaut Blitzcrank, who will have access to Fury.
That is true, but Mr. Choopy also has access to his own Fury. So, you know, still possible. Technically possible. Oh, no. Oh, excellent super assist call.
You see there's so much damage. We're sending Fury immediately, blocking the anti-air attempt, but getting caught by the overhead. These sneaky multi-hit overheads of Caitlyn can be so difficult to block properly if you're not ready for them.
Oh no!
The chip damage is so much!
Yeah, but now Mr. Choopy, even though they went down in the first round, they still have a full bar of break compared to Gappy, who has, as of right now, none until this combo. We'll see how much they're able to build during all of it. Because as we've seen, this combo can go on for quite a minute. And got the reset.
We said a few times. The cross up overhead kunai, I believe. What the hell just happened? I don't know. We've seen. I don't think we have seen the same situation come out of that reset a single time out of any of the games that these two have played. And that's the kill.
That was a textbook.
The perfect.
Mr. Choopy running exactly the game plan that he wants to. Quite literally a perfect round.
I just want to point out, I think Choopy has been doing a particularly good job of utilizing the value of assists and specifically freestyle over this Juggernaut. Like, if you are going to be playing Juggernaut against me, then fine. But I will make use of the tools I have. Unfortunately, that Akali did get smacked.
Yeah, Mr. Choopy did his best to call an assist, tag out, try and get Akali out of there, but an excellent parry on the projectile just lets him run up and smoke her right before she's able to leave and get the kill. Oh, that's gonna be a lot of damage. I'm surprised Mr. Choopy didn't break out of that.
Just, considering that they could save it for another touch or a worrying scenario, I'm not sure. The character like Blitzcrank even, potentially, like I was
killing
saying,
from there.
Even the most random stray hit could secure the kill here for Gappy, as they even it up 1-1.
Coming into this as a Juggernaut Blitzcrank from loser side is quite the hill to climb, but Gappy's shown that they certainly can do it.
Here we see Choopy with a quite frankly way too long combo. Why can she do all of that? But either way, great display here with the punish on the burst. Very dangerous to be bursting when your opponent's assist is out like that and they have a tag available.
Oh wow, this extension, I've only seen this like once or twice. Just forcing him back, you are getting onto that trap whether you like it or not.
How many traps did we just throw out? Mr. Choopy, that's enough traps!
I think that started with a grab.
I think you might be right. Either way, a truly amazing display of the Akali Caitlyn gameplay here from Mr. Choopy.
Yeah, but Mr. Choopy missing a parry, losing all that meter now.
Find ourselves going back into the corner again, going for a little reset into the low. Familiar enough that even if we drop the combo, we know what it is that we need to do after, how to pick up the more of the important things.
That's right. And I was about to say,
chosen not to tech any of that, opting to wait until they get the ability to roll out on the ground to get out of the bolas.
Yeah, excellent pressure leading into that command grab there. So Mr. Choopy has, one bar on the Akali, full break meter. So this is still possible. Oh! I think with proper routing here, maybe even with, actually no, you're not able to Fury here because you already got the ground bounce.
No, but just one little reset is all that we need in order to secure that round, and that's game 2 for Mr. Choopy. One more, and Mr. Choopy takes it. But if Gappy is able to take 2 more games, then we will reset the bracket to play a whole nother set to determine the winner.
Oh, and we're starting off immediately with a happy birthday here. Yeah, immediately breaking. Yeah, you want to try and lose as little health as possible, especially with a team like this. Against Juggernaut Blitzcrank, you cannot afford to get happy birthday. Yeah, going for the air reset and getting caught. Can I just go the other way?
Oh my goodness, and we see that burst into the corner and immediately picking it up into a combo again. Just pushing right after burst every time. We still have Fury available. This is so much damage. Oh no. That's dead.
Yes. Just barely not enough on the first one, so we just get to spend the second.
self-double down and call it good.
And to think,
As the
like,
Juggernaut
Mr.
Blitzcrank just does. That was like, I mean, maybe 4 touches between the 2 characters.
Yeah.
Maybe 5.
Yeah, like I was about to say, Mr. Chibi was sort of all over him, like in the first like half of that round. But as soon as Gappy got the burst into the corner, it just was able to end that round before Fury even ended, I think.
Yeah. Exactly. Here's the Mr. Chibi getting some of their pressure started in the corner.
Mr. Chibi not
But-
taking the bait, getting 2H but not spending the break immediately. We've seen Gappy get so many people with that throughout this tournament.
The back hit of the 2H from Caitlyn is baffling sometimes in what it manages to hit. But great parries from Gappy, barely messing up the punish afterwards. And Mr.
think
Trooper
great
just
parry from
trading the
Chupi.
parries back.
Oh, and the you can reset there?
Apparently you can.
I didn't know that.
As
I'm
we see
willing to
Mr.
bet
Chupi
Gappy didn't
confirm
know
out
that.
of the air throw and take that round. This is tournament point right here from Mr. Chupi. You're able to beat this round, you win the whole thing.
That's another great parry, opting to immediately spend the Fury. Oh, it's so close to happy birthday. We got the trade confirms. Caitlyn got hit, but was able to get the bullet out just in time.
Who's gonna back losing to the command grab setup of all things?
Yeah, you
Let
don't
Mr.
see that
Chupi
often
get a
anymore.
nice little conversion off of it.
No, it doesn't hit it. Get a little bit of a drop here. This is gonna be really hard for Gappy. When Chupi does have level 3, is that
We
gonna
have
be enough to
technically
kill?
seen it before, but it would take a miracle, and Mr. Chupi is tonight's winner for Tuco Tuesday, Volume 36.
This subtle dagger brings truth to life.
A cut above all the rest. You can say that again.